guys, Josh Hatcher here from Manlihood.com, and I wanted to talk to you about dating your wife. Now, my wife and I have been married for 21 years on the 4th of July, and it's been an amazing ride. We got married young, and we had kids young, and now that our kids are getting older and getting married and enjoying their lives, the older ones are, the younger ones are on the way. I have a good marriage. I want a great marriage. And I decided I'm going to make some changes. We decided together, really, we needed to have a date night, a weekly date night. And so I'm going to say it's probably been about a year, maybe a little longer than a year, that we have said, okay, we're doing this. We're going to get together once a week and we're going to go on a date. Now, we've gone out to eat. We've gone to the park. We've gone hiking. We've gone swimming. And, sometimes we pack a picnic lunch. Sometimes we don't eat anything at all. Just spending some time together once a week with just the two of us. Now, when the kids were little, it was a lot harder because we had to have babysitters, and that's a challenge sometimes to arrange all of that. And so when they were little, we didn't get to do it as much as we want. So now here we are, we're grown-ups again, and our kids don't need us as much, and we're able to do these things. And so I'm going to tell you right now, taking the time to have a date night once a month, once a week, whatever it is that you can do, man, it's going to revitalize your marriage. It's going to put spark and spunk back into it. Spend some time talking with the woman that you love, the woman that you married, and reconnect with her. And I'm going to tell you what, man, there's something to it. It really does make it worthwhile. If you're having problems, if you're having marriage problems, it's not going to be easy. And I'm going to tell you this too. When we first started doing it, we ran into this really weird wall that crept up. And that was, we almost didn't like spending time together. So here we are, two people who've been married for 20 years at that point, and we're like, hey, let's do a date night every week. And so we go out to celebrate date night, and we realize, this isn't fun. I'm not saying I didn't love her. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy her company. I'm not saying we had problems that deep, but I will say that it took some time and adjustment to get used to spending time together again, because we hadn't been for quite a while. There's a lot of things. When you make your intention to say, we're going to make our marriage better, I believe that there are factors that come against it because they don't want you to have a strong marriage. Like I said, I believe in spiritual things. So I think there are spiritual things that don't want you to have a good marriage, and I think they come against you. Whatever it is, the source of it, I don't know. I just think just in general, in the universe, when you set your intention on the good thing and you shoot for the good thing, the bad things will rear their ugly heads. And so a lot of times for us, those bad things were decisions that we had made or were making. Those bad things were our own insecurities, our own failures. All those things kind of would creep up. We'd have fights, we'd have arguments, we'd have stressors that would bleed over into our date night at first. We still do sometimes. It's not that we're perfect, but I'm going to tell you, in spending that time together, we're able to work through it. We're able to enjoy each other's company. Now, you might be at the place where financially you can't afford dinner out. That's okay. Though you don't have to spend money to have a date. I guarantee you that there is a park nearby. There's a gym where you could go work out together. You could go find a creek and just walk along the creek. You could go for a hike. You can go, send the kids to a friend's house and rent a movie and watch it at home. We've done that, and it was a great date night. I think that when you do that, you're going to build that connection with her, and you're going to strengthen that connection with her. You have to be willing to work through the issues that arise, because they will. Take advantage of the time together that you have to work through it and to enjoy each other's company once you get to the other side of the hard stuff you have to work through. But man, it's so worth it. And I'm going to say, I think our marriage has not been stronger. I don't think it's been stronger. I think we're at a really awesome place. It's not perfect. I am sometimes a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. If you're a lady watching this, be really glad you didn't marry me, because I am not an easy husband. My wife, I'm sure she has plenty of good things to say about me, but I'm sure that if pressed, she could find plenty of bad things to say too, because I'm not easy to deal with. But even through all that, our marriage has grown and blossomed, and we've got something good and we've got something solid because we spend that time together. So I want to encourage you guys, if you want to have a good relationship, date her. You spend a lot of time to get her attention and to get her to like you the first time, do it now. Get to know her again. Pay attention to her needs. Find out what they are. You can't do that when you're just skating through life together and not seeing each other. So if you can't do it weekly, do it monthly. And if you can do it more than once a week, do it more than once a week, but spend the time together to enjoy each other's company, to get to know each other, and to work through your stuff, and you're going to have something solid.